who they are, knows what they're good at, and are going to execute what they're good at to a really high level. They play really hard, really talented group, and we've seen a lot of talented groups in the past, but they're right up there with the best of them.
Riley, what are the challenges when you're going against a guy as good as Abdul Carter and you don't know what his status is going to be? How, as far as preparation goes, how much more complex does it make it when you don't know if he's going to be full go, half go, no go, just that uncertainty?
Yeah, I mean, as a quarterback who's played against a lot of good defensive lines, I trust my guys against anybody in the country. I mean, these are Notre Dame offensive linemen we're talking about. I mean, you don't recruit just anybody. It's a privilege to play offensive line at Notre Dame, and they understand the magnitude that comes with that. So they're going to be prepared for any challenge, whether he plays or not. Obviously, extremely good player who's got a high future ahead of him. But as far as our preparation and how much we're going to worry about him playing or not, it's something that we can't control. And one thing we learned throughout the season, if you can't control it, don't worry about it. You can't control about the opinions of others, don't worry about it. So whether he plays or not, it doesn't affect us.
Do you have a defensive line that either this season or in the past that you feel like compares to the Penn State defensive line? Because they've seen some similarities.
Yeah, obviously we played against two SEC defensive lines who are both really good, Georgia and Texas A&M. So I'll be anxious to be able to play against a good one in Penn State. I love playing against good defensive line. I know our offensive line does. Trust me, they love playing against the best of the best. So we'll be prepared for anybody.
Guys, 1 minute, and then he's going to go to the other side of the room.
What's been your reaction to Coogan and some of these speeches? Have you heard them behind the scenes, or is this kind of a new thing that he's?
No, it's not a new thing. They just finally got it on camera. I mean, every day at practice we're getting something as well. So, the biggest thing is that impresses me is like every week it's something new, and you don't see too many repeated lines, and it's not really the same speech every time. But yeah, we love it. Obviously, it gets us juiced up. I mean, when your starting center's got that type of juice, it kind of gets the team going.
Is that the whole offense, or is it always just the O-line?
It's usually the O-line, but I mean, dude, he'll sprinkle in things all throughout the week to anybody. I mean, that's just the type of guy he is. He's always on 100, and I mean, what more do you want to, what more can you ask for as a quarterback than to stand behind somebody who's giving speeches like that?
Penn State's played against a number of mobile quarterbacks this season, so are you paying closer attention to what they did against Jennings and SMU, Altmaier, Illinois, et cetera, because those quarterbacks are a little, I don't want to compare too much, but somewhere in that they're able to run and you're able to run?
A little bit. I think the biggest thing is the whole offensive system that they're playing, right? I mean, obviously they play different teams certain ways. They played SMU a certain way. I think as a collective offense, we're not as spread out as SMU, but I imagine they're going to play me a certain way, and we've seen teams kind of adjust to my running game throughout the season. So, whatever that adjustment is, we've seen a lot before, so we should be able to handle it.
All right, guys, thank you.